Okay, I want to talk about leadership. So the next 7 videos are going to be about leadership. Uh, I believe there's 7 key traits to being a strong leader. The first one is inspiring action. As a leader, we need to inspire action. Nobody's going to want to follow us if we're dead. In order for people to say, hey, I look up to you, they got to like something about what you're doing. They have to like you as a person, as an individual. They need to like what you have going on in your life and what you're trying to share with other people, or what you are sharing with other people. So we got to create a vision. Another thing that I think is very important along with inspiring action is that we need to clear the roadblocks that hinder people from doing what they want and getting to where they want to be. For instance, I'm going to use this as an example because it seems to be an issue in the traditional job places. You must have a degree in order to move up in ranks, right? It's funny to me because a degree doesn't mean crap. If you ask me, a degree just means that you could pass a bunch of tests and basically make up a bunch of BS and say, hey, here's my degree. Because at the end of the day, all it is reading a book and answering some questions. And that's fine. But what I find interesting is that you don't necessarily have to have a passion for anything that you're doing. You just gotta make a few A's, make a few B's, and then you get your diploma. And most of what you learn in college, because I've been in college classes, is a bunch of BS. It's your K through high school, that actually gives you something. It teaches you to read. It teaches you to do math. Things that are practical in daily life, right? But once you pass that, you're just doing a system. You're just doing what a system tells you to do. You're not developing and creating something. Because you have to do what the college says, what the books say, what the system says. And I think that's very key to realize. So, a lot of organizations, they block people from advancing because they say, oh, well, you need an associate's to have this. You need a bachelor's. You need a master's. You can't go any further. We need to change that. As leaders, we need to say, you have talent, I can see it, and I want you to do something with that talent. What would happen if more people looked at each other? What would happen if leaders looked at people and said, wow, you have a great talent in speaking, so I want you to share. And they said to somebody else, you have a talent for writing. I want you to write. I want you to advance where you feel strong, where you have an interest, what you have a passion for. And I want you to be strong where you have a passion. Think about how thriving that environment would be, rather than forcing people into a box and saying, I want you to do this, and if you don't have it, you can't go anywhere. Wow, that's really negative. We need to be encouraging people to strive and reach for their goals.